Sasha had worked as a maid in the grand mansion of the Carson family for over 15 years. Her hands knew every corner of the marble halls. Her feet had memorized each creak in the wooden floors, but her heart carried a quiet strength few ever noticed. Young Ethan Carson, heir to his father's billion-dollar empire, grew up surrounded by luxury. He had his own tennis court, gaming room, and a private driver. Yet inside, he felt hollow. One rainy afternoon when Ethan was 16, he stormed into the kitchen, furious his friends had canceled a yacht party, and his new designer shoes had been scuffed. He shouted at Sasha, blaming her for leaving the hallway wet. She simply looked at him with tired, gentle eyes and offered him a warm bowl of soup. Ethan knocked it aside in rage. Sasha knelt to clean the spilled soup, her hands trembling, but her voice calm. "Money can buy shoes, parties, even forgiveness, but it cannot buy warmth in your heart," she said softly. Ethan froze. No one had ever spoken to him like that before. Days passed, and her words echoed in his mind. One night, unable to sleep, Ethan wandered into the kitchen. He found Sasha sitting with an old photo album. Her fingers traced faded pictures of a little girl and a small village in her country. Ethan sat beside her and listened. For the first time, Sasha shared how she had lost her daughter to illness, how she sent every penny home to support the village school, and how she still sang the same lullaby to herself at night. Ethan's eyes welled up as he realized the depth of her sacrifice and love. He felt ashamed of his tantrums, his emptiness. Sasha looked at him and placed a hand on his shoulder. "Real wealth lives here," she said, touching his chest. "Not in your wallet." The next morning, Ethan surprised everyone. He joined Sasha in the kitchen to help make breakfast. He donated his expensive sneakers and clothes to charity and began spending weekends helping in shelters. He asked Sasha to teach him her village songs and stories. Years later, Ethan grew into a compassionate young man. He took over the family business but led with heart, not ego. He built schools and health centers in Sasha's village and often spoke about the maid who changed his life forever. At her retirement party, he stood on stage with tears in his eyes and said, "She taught me what no price tag ever could, the value of kindness, the power of humility, and that love is the only currency worth saving." Sasha smiled through her tears, knowing that her silent lessons had finally bloomed in the heart of a boy once lost in gold. Moral: true wealth is not measured by what we own,